Molweni bethuni, molweni. It's been a while singekho kwi-podcast. Ndiyanibulisa after ixesha elide singabonani. As you know ke ndinguliyabona twice, and today I have a special guest. Oh, mhlobo wam wasenyongweni. This is my friend from high school in the Phile Mkhulu. Yeah, we became friends in grade 11. Was it grade 11 or grade 12?
Yeah, I think grade 10, yeah.
Yeah, I knew him from grade 9 because ufike esikolweni kwa-grade 9 ephapha qha eziphakamisile intwana yakho.
I was of quality.
Yeah, in the Phile Mkhulu. Can you tell us about yourself, my nigga?
I don't know where to start, man. Thank you for this opportunity first. This is Idiphile, ukwamkhulu, Jola lo mqadi uNcintolo Mthonyamba. Yes, simple as that, nothing much. We're friends, being friends, only friend. I think that is like I would consider a real friend. I don't know, yeah, if there's such, but yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah. If there can be a moment that I think that shaped the friendship here too, it was like that's where I saw Uguti, this guy is more than like a friend to me. It's when we used to share meals together back at high school, and then Kames again. We used to Kames, and then see his mom, and then he would bring ukudla at our place. So that's when I saw this person is more than a classmate or something more than that. Now it's not even a friend, but more than a brotherhood. So those moments from high school, I think they really shaped us. We used to study together. Yeah, so it's been since high school now, but this is Saibambile forward. I appreciate him a lot. I appreciate our friendship. But we're not gonna talk about us today. We're gonna talk generally. Hoping we're gonna shoot another episode as of Ixesha Lihamba. End of the year, man. 2025 summary. How was it? How was 2025 for you?
Started off bad, bro. Like, so last year I was doing a training, SEF. I don't know, Small Enterprise Foundation. I don't know if people know about it, but most people don't because it's based in rural areas. So, so last year I started my training around August, I think, and then it was supposed to be 6 months, and then, bro, things hit the fan around.
We're gonna get to that. Just like the summary of 2025 for you as we are wrapping up.
It's getting better. That's all I would say. It's been ups and downs, but it started down. As I said, I lost an opportunity to work as a development facilitator. So after that, yeah, things started being bad. So that was the start of the year, and then later on things started getting better. Like right now, things I think are getting better. So I think the year is gonna end in a high note
for
me now. So that's why I'm saying it's been a hell of a year, man.
Yeah,
so
man.
I'm grateful.
Yeah. One thing my highlight for 2025 was like a lot of death around, like people died, man. I even lost a brother for 2025. So the 2025 was not kind of financially, yeah, it was not really good. My contract ended, but we here, we survived, man. I'm looking forward for next year. If you can reflect, how has your life changed since high school till now? Like, how has been your life? Like, can you reflect on that? Can you take that as a reflection since grade 12, life after matric, or what can you say about it?
Yeah. Ziyakhala mfethu. I won't lie, man. It's been tough. Yo, it's been really tough, my man. Like in high school, when you are regarded as one of those people that highly would make it. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah,
That performing student.
yeah,
We were performing students, by the way.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. We used to compete. He knows, and
Yeah,
a lot of
and
our friends like they knew there was a good competition. It was not that competition of ubani ufuna uba bhetele komnye, but
it
it
was
was
a
a
healthy,
yeah,
healthy
healthy
competition.
competition. And as a high school student, when you have like that future was born by now, I'm performing at high school.
Besides you knowing that, but like even people saying it,
Mm,
like the potential, yeah, you got potential, and yeah. So then like I feel like after high school, that's where everything starts. Yeah, well, that's how I feel like. Yeah, high school life is just another journey on its own. That's how I see it. And then after high school, that's when you like real life starts
mm,
happening. Because there are people who suffer during high school, like during the high school stage, like
mm,
really suffer maybe because of family and all that, because they depend on people. Ne?
mm,
And then there are people after high school, like suffer, and then they go to varsity because now they had higher marks maybe, or minimum marks, but then they managed to get to high school. They managed to get to varsity,
mm,
and then that's when life starts happening for them. Like they start seeing life. They graduate, and then they're able to manage their own life. I feel like that's where life starts. And then there are people who are like in high school, their parents give them everything and everything. So, and then now they get to a point, now they after high school they start fumbling their own life, because
mm,
that's when they start being in control of their own life.
taking
So
decisions.
yeah,
Yeah.
on their own,
Mm.
and then now it's up to them. So I feel like, yeah, after high school, man, it has been hectic for me, man. Yo, if I
It,
would
it, it,
tell,
it takes a lot of you as an individual. There are a lot of decisions. It starts from a career that you choose. Umzekelo, after high school. Remember, we used umzekelo now for me, especially if I'm talking for myself. I wanted to be in IT. I wanted to be a computer scientist, but yay, like that's
child,
it. Reality. I
child.
was like, okay, now I chose another qualification of what, like changing phone. So it really takes a lot mentally. It takes like a lot emotionally. And ke ngoku thina ke singabantu abakhulele ezilalini mfundini, la sapho if abazali bakufowunela uburayithi, ayikho, awukwazi ke ngophinde uqhubeleke, because they don't even have the abazazi the challenges that you are facing, umzekelo, most of them. So you can't really depend on their support. You are there on your own. Yay, Bloemfontein was very far from me. And I remember this one time I was so depressed in school. I wanted to come back and hike, and I'm in hike because I wanted to go home. I was so depressed when I said go to the institution. So those kind of things, they really, really now they're exposure, and you are an individual. There's no one else. I'm not saying, but there's no one else. But you are very challenged. Now, it comes with a lot of effort. It comes with a lot from you. There's a lot that is iphumile kuwe. So like I would say, na ubomi, I wouldn't say but I'll send umncamelo or anything, but like I'm taking what it gives me at the moment. I'm enjoying it as it gives me. I'm not I don't know how to put it in words, but I'm just now I'm not disappointed, but I'm just taking it as it is, bro. Mm.
Yeah, man. Just to add on what you said, dog. Like, I feel like the part of support and all that, and how our upbringing really affected the whole situation of varsity and all that. I feel like family support, dog. It's very important, bro. Like, besides financial support, there's
Mm.
one thing that I feel like black parents don't understand, is that emotional support is very important, dog.
Mm.
And especially
Exactly.
at that stage in life whereby you just started being independent. I feel, yeah, bro. So
Mm.
emotional support. I remember there's one thing that I regret the most is not realizing that that one call from my grandma was very important, because I started neglecting it, and maybe I wanted support somewhere else, like from my father or my mother, or like those type, even girlfriend support type of things like that. I tended to neglect the support I really got from my granny, because my granny used to call me a lot, tell me Mtanamus Patakago and stuff like that. I only realized that after a long time ago, yes, that was the support I actually needed, but I just didn't use it wisely. So I just wanted that support from Abazali, like the real parents. So like for me, I like that emotional support I never got, and I feel like I never even got it from girlfriends. So yeah, I feel like that's also important, especially when you're a first year dog. Yo. So high school, you used to be around a lot of people. Now meeting around a band about different. After coming from environment, and stuff like that. So it really shapes you, man. It really, really hits hard. That's why you get a lot of depressed students, and then there's dropouts, and then especially for me, like I was in adverts, so and then I was doing like a high, I don't know, high level course. I would say, so it really, really, it was very depressing, dog. Depressing, yeah.
I think now, like as you say, do you think that we as people, or as Tina, like at our age, are we ungrateful? Mzagelo, let's say our parents didn't have like the financial means. We were, yeah, NSFAS students. So do you think that you were ungrateful, as you are now reflecting on your grandmother's calls? Do you think you part of you, do you are that type of a child who is not grateful enough of what you have? You still want, you think you can get more if they can give me more, if I can be, you think, like, do you think you that type of an individual that wants more on or than what you get? Would you describe yourself as an ungrateful?
Yeah, I don't know how to answer that, but I feel like most cases you don't realize things until at a later stage. Like when you make a decision right now, maybe you don't think through, you see. Okay, when something is happening, you're not thinking about like the situation now, but as time goes on, you start to realize, good, this thing is like this because of this and that. Or even when someone tells you, good, hey, Fana, don't touch the stove, it's hot, you're gonna get burned. Some, like, mentally, some people don't even listen to those type of things. You end up touching it.
How deep it is.
Yeah, so I feel like it's not that I was ungrateful, because right now I think about it and I'm like, I'm grateful now. Like I could see the effort that she was trying to put in. Yes, at that time maybe I was naive. I was a child. Yeah, so I was going through a certain stage. But maybe I could say, yeah, I was ungrateful in a way. But yeah, uh, I don't know, man. So I think yeah, I don't know if I answered your question, but yeah.
Okay. No. So like now, fast forward, we are at our late 20s, I would say. So when you reflect, what can be one thing that you think you can do better? Like now, the 18-year, what can you say to your 18-year-old? As now, so has experiences such like coming back from varsity, one of the performing institutions. So what do you think you could have done better to, like, to change, to make it ngohlobo uplane ngalo your life, your career, umzekelo?
Mm. I'm one person that believes everything happens for a reason. So I don't feel like there's anything that I would change, because if I would change those things, it would mean that I would not be this person I am today. It's fine. Maybe I'm not the person that I thought I was gonna be growing up. But I wouldn't be here right now if you maybe if maybe I did some things. But I feel like that's saying what I just said. What if I took a decision? Maybe for instance, instead of going to Vets because I had so many offers, I had an offer to go and study medicine in UKZN. I had an offer to go study what is this thing
CUT.
C at CUT. What
I
was it?
remember.
Yeah. I had so many offers, man. I think DUT also called me up. So I had so many offers. I feel like what if now I took for instance, I took that decision. Okay, let me go and try medicine at that time, and then I went and studied that medicine, and then maybe something had happened. I got hit by a car. You
No, so
see,
it's what
then
ifs,
I
what
would
ifs.
die.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it should always be that. What if I went to CUT and then maybe I would gotten shot? I wouldn't even be here right now.
So
What
you are
if
grateful for life,
yeah,
for living.
dog, it's all about now living the moment at the moment because like you can't change the past. But yeah, there's one thing that I think I would have told my younger me is that you are on your own, dog. Don't believe in anyone. Like don't stop seeing people as a ladder to climb. Just take it. If I had always had that mentality, what this is me, I'm alone. I feel like I would have cancelled a lot of things like mentally. I wouldn't have maybe seen my dad as someone that I can depend on many things. I would have maybe been more independent than dependent. I wouldn't have seen my grandma as a support system. Would if I fail up, I'm gonna go back home and chill in my room. At least I know I got a room to chill in. I can figure out life. Maybe I would have pushed harder because I would have known, good, hey, dog, there's no going back. So that's one thing I would have told my younger self, Kuti, hey, dog, you're on your own.
No one is
No
coming to
one is
save
gonna
you.
come and save you.
Yeah, that's
So,
true,
so
bro.
yeah.
That's really true. And now, yeah, look at us. We are navigating in fatherhood, and now we're no longer young. So I really now like hope we are there for our kids. We are there for people who really matter to us. It's unfortunately that umnganami hey kwicala lama ngumfiliba kwicala lama-relationships umgqibela ngapha ekhona ngapha akasekho kuningi. What's happening, dog? What's happening? Our last.
Hey, bro, I don't know. I don't know relationships. Hey, I didn't want to go there. But anyways, yeah. I don't know what type of person I am when it comes to that department, and I really don't want to share much about that. But
Okay, maybe what's your type? Or do you have a type? Maybe one of our subbies can, who knows? Like, what's your type?
submissive.
No, 50-50.
Like I feel like the environment that I've grown up in has shaped me to be that type of person that needs oh, the first thing that I always think about, but when I'm dating someone, I don't date J just for the sake of dating. I always see a person when I'm dating, I'm like, okay, is this person really gonna shape me? Is this person gonna make me? Because I grew up around a lot of people, married couples. For instance, my father was married. Um, then I went to stay with my aunt. She's married. I went to stay with my utamngam. He was married. So I've always and then there was my uncle's married. He married at a young age. Actually, all my uncles are married. So I always saw every woman that I saw. I always saw as like, is this person really marriage material? So once I see a turn off, okay, this person is not focused enough she's not mentally there when it comes to being married. I always switch off. So yeah, that's how I am. So when I say submissive, I mean a woman who's always gonna I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong word, but
I
who's
get you.
gonna be a wife?
So you don't want that now we are we are a generation that is woke. You 50-50. You bring mine, you bring this. So like that, you in that department.
Me, for me, talk, they will never be 50-50. That's what I believe.
Don't say that. We are in a feminist.
Yeah, I know, but
This
like,
is a feminist.
but that's a fact. There will never be 50-50 between a man and a woman. But that's what I
You
believe.
believe, yeah.
As a man, I always want to be the provider. That's what I say. Me, I would never leave my family. Like, I'll never exit that door and then come back without making sure there's something to eat. That's what as a man, that's how.
So the least that you request from a female or from a woman, it's only submission.
No, not necessarily submission. No, not kanjalo dog. But I don't know how to explain it, but I like a woman who like, it's very important knowing your place as a woman, ukuthi and understanding. So ukuthi uba utata kabani ukanje, yabo. Utata kabani ukanje. Utata kabani uyaphuma uya emsebenzini, at least xa nibuye ingase nibuye sekuphekiwe endlini and stuff like that. I don't know. But ke utata kabani sometimes ukapheka ngemini ethile. Utata kabani uyakwazi ukuthini. It's all about that. It's all about understanding the relationship, yabo. When I say submissive man, I don't want a woman who's gonna want to be the man of the house. Yabo. Like, that's how I grow up. Ukuthi makungena into abantu abangotata, yabo. Like, I'm not necessarily ngathi ngishukume ngokwami ipundi yami ndiyopheka ngokwami kungena abantu abangotata ndisithi ndinomfazi, so like that's those are things, the common things ezincane nje ukuthi I think I mean when I mean submissive. Like, it's just understanding.
I get you.
That's what I mean.
Okay. So when also I know that mhlambi things done, but when I taking umfazi mfoni uzakanini kinga generally. So set yourself. Let's from you to God's ears. Let's just estimate, because ixhegwazana lidala fondini kufuneka kukhona umuntu okhama imfaduko.
And the funny part is that no one is married ekhaya, like on my mother's side. So bruh, currently I've been contemplating, like, between that, like, I don't know. There's a lot going on, man. Like, mentally, I've not even put that in mind, like, it's the last thing in my mind. Like, dog, I'm still trying to find me right now,
Okay.
So finding another person is another level, in my life, I still don't even know who I am. Like, I don't know, like, I still don't understand myself. So I'm still trying to understand myself right now at the moment. So it's not something that I even put there, as you said, and last. So so
interviews like that.
So I don't know,
when the dialogue about this was best man for them.
I know that I cancel. Maybe I might even be the cool uncle. You never know.
But yeah, like, it's one thing that I in the Khayalamna see consideration is that I don't ever think that you have time. Honestly, we really don't have time. People are dying at a young age. You can die anytime. So I just want I just want us to live the best of our lives, man. Because ukuthi uzosibekela izinto is saying it esiXhoseni amangomso asezokweni. I'm not that person now who believes ukuthi into zenza like I just I get that you still finding yourself and stuff, but it's because having someone or having a partner, like, is an advantage even at economy. I'm not saying that I'm ready or anything, saying improvement or anything there, but what I'm saying is that it's something that we should work on, and it's more of like Tina as black young men. We really tend to sing as nagas, whereas they are part of their morals esingazange sizifumane because of ke nendlela upbringing it, but zizinto ezibalulekileyo. Having a wife, getting married, zizinto ezibalulekileyo ezo kakhulu, because having umuntu ozokuncedisa as a person, that means now you know awusazithwaleli wedwa izinto, you have someone that you share with. Yeah, even though ke divorce zininzi, but you should not be scared of those such. But valid, your point is valid, dog. I mean, guys can makazanye lo mntu lona ufuna akazanye lo mntu man.
Yazi mna, like somehow I still there was this guy once asked me ukuthi do you regret I don't know, we're having a conversation, you know, those bar conversations, like we met at a bar. So he asked me, do I regret being born at this era, you know? And I was like, I thought about it. I was like, yeah, I actually do, you know. I feel like life was better when it comes to relationships back in the 90s, like 1990, whereby you just uhambe uyothatha lo mfazi abesekhona.
Arranged marriages.
Yeah, I feel like those things made things easy, dog. You know, once she's here, you know she's here. She's your wife. You don't have a choice, you know. Now we are given so many choices that people make the wrong choices. You see, when there's one choice, you have to take that choice.
So you were saying that we should bring arranged marriages.
Who's we?
Hello, seems like you are got, but I know that there's someone that there's only one person that you, not only, but there's, I know we talked about this. I'm not going to mention names or something, but there's someone that you really interested in. You really like, you wanted them to be part of your life so bad. Do you think that you still, if universe can bring you that person, you would get married? There's someone that you love. Now you're Yazlon.
I love
you used to love.
I don't know. Like, if I would give you a list of girls that I thought were gonna be the one, there will be a lot. But when you just know one person that made me go through the most, and the only reason that I went through the most with that person was because I was still young and I didn't understand the whole phenomenon of love. So I'm a very emotional person. So when emotions come striking, like yes, the first punch, first blow is always like the hardest to take. But the more you keep taking them, the more you like,
exactly.
So I feel like la 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 la. I was very young, man. You know. Yes, sure. She. And the funny part with that person, but I don't know. Like the viewers now are gonna be confused about who are we talking about. But anyways, the funny part with that person is that I kept going back, knowing very well that I'm gonna be hurt again.
Such is love.
And
love is like that sometimes.
Yeah.
There's a quote saying
but then I was not the only one who was in love with that girl. Everyone was in love with that girl.
I know you. I don't want to.
But then after that, I did a lot of girls that I would also consider right now as one of the girls that I would have loved to be with for a long time.
Okay. I think our relationships, that's massive at the moment. So it seems like, but I know my friend is that person, is a lover, he believes in love so much. So I'm praying soon that Abe grand, Abe set, because I know when he's in love, she's a put, bet. Are you a betting type? Do you give gifts? Are you that person who acts of services, or are you a giver? As like just in this last point.
Like me, I don't understand the term patch. I always kept asking people what is patch and stuff like that.
Taking someone out,
if that is patch, I do. I believe I am. There's one thing there's one thing that I realized. So being at Verds, Me, okay, there's one thing about me. There's that rural side, there's that Kasi side, there's that suburb side. So when I'm at the burbs, I know how to treat a woman at the burbs.
Mm.
When I'm at a Kasi, I know how to treat a woman at Kasi. When I'm at a Lalin, I know how to treat a woman at Lalin. So those are dynamics that people don't get. So Ekasi, it's all about the date.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, take on a date. You know those movies we watch, romantic movies, take on a date. Then after you get that kiss, yeah, and then it's another date until it ends up being there in bed. You know those type of things.
Mm.
And then Ekasi, it's all about uzanini kwam.
So, there's no like, but
Ekasi, bro, it's all about
those are stereotypes, I believe. So.
those are not stereotypes.
Those are
I'm telling you, bro.
when you are in there's no dynamics. You just do out of love.
Maybe bro, go to Ekasi, you take a girl out, let's go for a date. Oh, uyamlibazisa, my man. Uyamlibazisa. Those girls know. Kamachera Ekasi, me bro, no. You just ask her ukuthi hayi man, cela uza apha zothenga ii-chips, umthele ii-chips uthi makaze kuwe uzoza azotya ii-chips. You have done.
We are in Nyanga, 16 days of acting.
No,
those kind of mentality, I believe that somehow they rape you, honestly. Because even though Keba is like, does she mean you it's obvious.
It doesn't mean it's up to where what type of person you are. You know. But in Kabelian, there's one thing I know. I'm girls asekazi don't like. Okay, fine. They do, but some do. Some don't. I don't know, but I know most girls asekazi don't like those things as are in public. You know, first of all, babaleka lanto yoba bangadibana nomzali etown, bangadibana nobani, yabo. So they prefer ukuthi asuke kowabo aze kwakho afika ahlale kwakho. I don't know what's gonna happen under the scene, yabo. But ke once afika kwakho mhlawumbe ke ungayibiza uba i-date yokuqala. You watch a movie, you eat snacks, you don't do anything. I don't know what happens under the curtains and all that, yabo. But ke ngoku suburbs, it's those dates. You take a girl out for a first date, nitye lunch, nitye noba yintoni or ice cream or whatever. So that's what I'm talking about. Ezilalini ke
so umbhetho moslo okanye
if umbhetho lowo dog, it's fine. I don't mind. I do that. I've done that.
You buy gifts, you buy. So
there's one thing I don't do is send money. My man, I don't send money. I don't believe in sending money. When I send money, it must be an emergency. Like you must ask, I need to go to the clinic, I need money. Uyabona okanye ndifuna uthenga into ebalulekileyo.
So you never give women money?
No, maybe I have not reached that stage yet whereby I've given a woman money. Like I'm still broke. I think. Now I'm still trying to figure out life. I can't. That's why I don't date girls who don't work at my stage.
Okay.
It's not that I undermine or what, but I try my level best to date someone who's also trying to figure out life. Maybe is also working. It's fine. We might lose the job during Stibana. It's okay. But I try to date girls that are hustling. At least if you're not working, do something. No spend my Chinese, you are selling something in town, you do something, or when you're a student. You can't be a girl who's just chilling at home. On weekends you are going out, but you don't have money. What are you doing? And then now immediately you're gonna expect to get money from me because I'm your boyfriend.
So okay, like I haven't seen. What are your thoughts on as on today, the 21st of November? It was a Women for Change shutdown. People changed their profile pictures to purple. What is your contribution against gender-based violence against children and women? What I saw that you didn't change I didn't change my profile picture to purple as well, because with me, this is my theory. You because abantu this the same male who change profile pictures purple, you're gonna find them next week at Coke Grove. They buy alcohol in terms in mentality to what to win to get girls. So why they were even doing that if they're not gonna. In fact, I don't believe in hypocrisy. That's the thing. Abantu nasecaweni ke mna ke njengomuntu aziba ndingumuntu wecawe. Umuntu who does not preach what they say. So in kum I believe ukuthi into iqala kuwe. You don't have to change the profile picture to purple or to black or whatever. But if you don't protect the women and children, zingekho lights, camera lights, you are just fake. So it was never like my what I can say is that the contribution goes beyond changing a profile picture to purple. How do you react around females? How do you protect young females? How do you abandon like do you what is the contribution do you do beyond? I don't know if I'm making sense now. So like I would really advise males with India this GBV is a national disaster, as we know, and we need men who can take responsibility, who stay, whose name and shame rapists. Because if there can be an alleged like, you are a rapist, I'm not gonna lie, our friendship is gonna end because that's the ground that I'm standing on. Like if we can have a ground, we can have a backbone and protect ingaphela lento ye-GBV honestly because aba bantu ngabantu esibaziyo and neencoko zethu ubombe this ncoko is rapey man. You see, do you feel me? Do you feel me?
Yes, I'm listening. Like I don't know. Me, bruh. Oh, I don't know where to start, bruh. Like first of all, I didn't know that thing. So people changing people. I don't follow those things. Yeah. Yes, I'm always on the internet. I saw it was about TV, but I just didn't put it to mind. Bro. Like there's always a lot of these things, man. You know, it's I don't know if you understand me, but there's always a lot of GBV going on. Yeah, and I know it's bad. Maybe I'm not playing my part, but yeah. But talking about GBV, oh, I don't know. Maybe I grew up around a lot of like around Yona a lot. I won't mention names and stuff like that, but something that I always told myself that it's always a matter of me doing the right thing. You know? Me going and posting about GBV, I know maybe time will play a role, but I'm not an influencer. So I don't have followers. I don't have much followers. Maybe time I can share it might work. I don't know. I don't know the dynamics of sharing those things and whatever.
Being part of it digitally online.
I don't know the dynamics of it, but I always do things like for me. Like if it was for me, I would wake up in the morning, go to the rapey, you know. I would hate myself though. Like I would really hate myself, and I would not understand me. Like I'd like a numbing as doubt as a person go to the you know. So when you go to better for instance, like if it would happen drunk at a drunk situation, because I doubt if it would, like my anger. I don't know how to call. I don't know my anger. Like I've never been angry to a point where, but I've done something so much that it is regret. But anger has always been a situation of my. Once I see a situation is making me uncomfortable, I leave immediately. And for it to figure to a point was just bamban. Woman or men. Once in the violence packet, I always leave. Once there's blood, I always leave. So it was now I always believe GBV it's always just me being it's almost like when it comes to being righteous, being a person who's righteous, being a person who believes in God or all those things. Dog, preach what you walk, ne? So me, I just don't preach, I walk. You see,
which is
I believe there. So
yeah, man.
So for me, it's always been a situation of what, as long as I'm doing the right thing, as long as I don't abuse a woman, as long as I'm doing that, as long as ngiyacacisela kanjani na?
But it should not be a matter of you as an individual. What about your brother? What about your friends? What about people around you? Because it's just there when you hear the rumors, maybe they're not true. But what contribution are you doing to that? Are you like, how do you stop that? Besides, why like it goes beyond that. That mentality now echo right of thinking by as an individual. Ifuneke mhlawumbe yenzeke ukuze mhlawumbe nami ndiparticipate kuyo funeka yenzekele umuntu wasendlini okanye someone closer to me. It starts like those things are they yenza uba kubekho negligence, kubekho ignorance.
Bro, me, I feel like that's one part that I feel like maybe ngizawuleka kuyo most. Bro, there are a lot of things that happen in this world that we live in, bro. Like ngavuka ngomso kuthiwa the one of the persons umthembe kakhulu your pastor kuthiwa urapile. You know,
it happens.
Kuthiwa urapile. Now umthembile lo bro, like he's one person that you grow up around kuthiwa urapile. Now who you gonna believe? Lo muntu uthi umrapile or upastor? You see, now you're contemplating, you're in between. Yabo, phithi kuyo court only to find out lo mnana akareyithwanga ngupastor. Befuna into kupastor, ubhema upastor. Now wena ke ngoku as a GBV person ubelieves GBV is wrong. GBV is wrong. No. You followed ban le ntombazana, you don't know why, because you support GBV.
So when you're saying that as long as there should be justice, then justice should be believer.
But to what extent? Like justice, is there really justice? Bro, that's why I'm saying we live in a world that is very awkward and very difficult, my bro. Like even after that justice, my bro, like Lamdu who's there, who's justifying justice, you don't even know what's happening behind the scenes. You don't know pity abantu for 10 years kuthiwa into okobana alleged ebengenguye lona ebemrapile. So bra, like where do you stand? And like how do you stand?
But I think I don't
know. I can campaign for it. Like I feel like yes, I can support as long as you won't be name shaming people. You know, like that's one thing I don't like. Don't mention names. Yeah, campaign for GBV, do your things. But as long as you are alleged, bro, just stay away from that situation. You know, until you go to a proven guilt. Now, look, guilty. I'm not a dog. I don't even trust even in those even in a court, bro. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes.
Have you been into court? Have you been?
I've never been to court.
Arrested?
No, I've never. I don't even wish to. See. Yeah. Like, me, I'm scared of jail, my man. I'm very fat.
Not to get them that way
Yo. I always say that. Yeah, that's always my joke.
Yeah, but there are things that we really must not experience and stuff. Other than that, man, this episode didn't want to take it long. Any 2026, any projects you're working on? This is a safe space. You can manifest. You can talk about your dreams. What do you wanna achieve next year? Maybe stop drinking alcohol.
Whoa. Okay. Anyways, now man, 2026, man. I just wish to have a good year, bro. You know.
But do you think it's only ends?
I know there are ups and downs, man. I wish that whoever is there, God or whatever, ancestors or whoever is there, I just wish you could like just give me a good year, one good solid year, man. You know, like even if there are ups and downs, but just give me a year that I could say, yeah, this year I did good. You know, like I know me, I've always been that person who like once I know once I know something is bad is gonna happen at the end of the year.
For you.
Yeah. If uqale I know something good is gonna happen at the end of the year. So I just wish to have a consistent year. I wish to be consistent. That's one thing I wish to have next year. Yeah. Bro, that's one thing I wish to have. I wish my granny could. I just wish to umthwalo kumakhulu, you know. And that's thing that I've been trying. That's one thing that I've been trying to do the most apha kulo nyaka is to like give umakhulu hope. Oh, she's that woman. She's my everything. You know, yeah. She's my mother. She's my.
Yeah, she's your pillar of strength.
Yeah. So I just wish to have uThixo andinika strength ukuba ndincedise phaa apho ndikwazi uncedisa khona kumakhulu. Oh yeah, also yeah. Never mind. Yeah, sure. Never mind.
It's a space, bro. For me, 2025 was not a good year. A lot happened. I'm praying for breakthrough, man. I'm praying for well-paying job, money. Yeah, man. I'm also praying for no charter for the
Good luck, Jayan.
We're gonna cut that part.
Good luck, Jayan. You know, you can't. It's a
okay, man. I don't want to keep it long. I don't want to make it long. Any last words? We can wrap it up.
Nah, nothing much. Thanks for the chance to be here, man. We've always been planning for this, so it's great to actually do it. Yeah.
I hope everyone at home enjoyed. Stay blessed. Have a good one. Thank you.
Yeah.